to all in our lecture series of TPCM. In our previous lecture, we have seen legal aspects of contracts. Now, today we learn about the arbitration. In simple word, arbitration is like a panchayat, means when a dispute is between two farmers in a village, then they call panchayat, and panchayat is decided who is guilty and who is not. Same we applied for the two parties, means if two parties agreed for many things, if there is a dispute between these two parties, then they hire the arbitrators, means they hire one other members for taking decision behalf of that parties, and that decision is they follow without any argument. So let's see. It is a procedure in which a dispute is submitted by agreement of the parties to one or more arbitrators who make a binding decisions on the dispute. In choosing arbitration, the parties opt for a private dispute resolution procedure instead of going to court, means they are hire arbitrators from private firm. So let's see some characteristics of arbitration. Arbitration is consensual. Parties choose the arbitrators, means both parties choose the arbitrators, and these arbitrators are not even in numbers, because if they are even in numbers, there is no decision. For example, if they hire 4 members and 2 going with one party and 2 going with one party, that means decision is not making for one of them. So that's why here we have taken odd numbers, not in even numbers. Arbitration is neutral, means both arbitrator is neutral for both parties, and decision of the arbitral tribunal is final and binding on parties and easy to enforce, means the decision taken by the arbitrator is the final decision for both the parties, and the both parties have binding to final decision of the arbitrators and easy to enforce. Now there are some arbitral disputes and non-arbitral disputes. So which are the arbitral disputes? Let's see. Insurance, property, contract, business disputes, construction. These are all the arbitrary disputes. Now non-arbitral disputes: criminal offense, execution proceeding, dissolution or winding up of a company, relating to trust for public purpose of charitable or religious nature. So these are the non-arbitral disputes. A few of the important clauses are described below. For a full understanding, you may refer to the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996. Means government is making act for arbitration, that is the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996. So here we have seen some clauses which we have given in this act. So we have to follow these clauses at the time of agreement. So first is arbitration agreement, means an agreement by the parties to submit to arbitration all or certain disputes. The agreement may be in the form of an arbitration clause in a contract or in the form of separate agreement. The agreement should be in writing. Okay. Number of arbitrators: the parties are free to determine the number of arbitrators, provided that such number shall not be an even number. This I will tell you already. Equal treatment of parties: the party shall be treated with equality, and each party shall be given a full opportunity to present his case, means arbitration is neutral for both parties. Now last one is the financiality of arbitral awards. An arbitral award shall be final and binding on the parties and person claiming under them respectively. So these are the description between the arbitration or introduction of the arbitrations. So this lecture is over guys. We meet with another topic in our next lecture. Thank you.